everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be a favourites video. Haven't done one of these in a little while, and I like doing these every so often because there are quite a few bits actually that I've been loving recently and I really wanted to share them with you. So if you want to know what I've been loving recently, just keep watching. You say hello?
Hello!
Hello everybody!
Hi, Michael.
Go on then. Okay, so the first thing I've been loving is Bracelets by Swarovski. So basically this brand I have been wearing for years actually. Mark used to buy me bracelets and rings and necklaces from Swarovski like when we were dating, and even after we were dating, after we got married, I even wore actually a Swarovski bracelet on my wedding day. They're just so sparkly, so it's all crystal kind of jewellery, mainly costume jewellery, and I stopped wearing necklaces and bracelets as the boys were born just because I found that they would like grab onto them and things like that. I used to wear necklaces all the time when I was younger. I used to love buying like new pendants. I remember when I was like a teenager I would have this like high heel like silver pendant which I absolutely adored, but yeah, I don't wear them as much these days just because I kind of forget to put them on. But I have been wearing some bracelets. I went out on a date night with Mark not too long ago and I thought, oh, I'll put some jewellery on, and I put these like little bracelets on. These are by Swarovski. They're from the Remix range, which is basically a range where you can kind of, they like magnet together, so you can use these bracelets and make a necklace if you wanted to, wrap them round to make like layered jewellery, and it's just so pretty. I've got about 3 or 4 of these bracelets now, and I've also got this one here which is like a rose gold one, and they're just really pretty and they don't come off at all. I was worried that because of the magnets they might like clip off, like if someone pulled them or Frenzo pulled it might come off, but it doesn't. They're really strong. So yeah, I just thought I would mention those because I thought they were really pretty, and I love that you can kind of connect them all and make like a choker or make a longer necklace if you wanted to and really mix it up. So yeah, absolutely love the Remix range by Swarovski. By the way, this is such a random favourites video. I've got so many random things. So we're going to go into the random product today, and that is one of these, like a velvet, what even is this? I've got 2 because I bought 2 off of Amazon. This is called a magic brush, removes lint and hair. So this reminds me of my mum, because when I was younger my mum always used to have these in the house and she would use them on her clothes, and basically it just gets rid of any fluff or anything like that. Now you guys know I love a lint roller. It's got like this sticky paper that goes all around it, but I found that with those I still use them, but I just find that obviously I would run out, or sometimes I would take it off, I would peel the paper off wrong and then it would all go like all funny. So I thought I would get one of these just to have handy around. I got one for my clothes and for the kids' clothes, and then I bought one for like furniture and stuff, so I could pop it on like the top of my headboard just to get rid of any dust, or I could use it on my sofas and things like that to get rid of any dust and hair build up or whatever. So I bought 2 of these from Amazon. I'll try and link them below if I can because they are quite new. But they are really good actually. They get rid of fluff perfectly. Like I said, my mum used to use them, so they're like an old favourite. And yeah, it's really good. I want to talk about something now for the kids because I actually bought these for Vinny's lunchbox, and these have been so good, guys. I saw these on Instagram actually, and it's by the brand called rewrapit.co.uk, so that's where you order them from. And basically it's like a lunchbox, a sandwich wrap, so you can wrap your sandwiches in these, and it's wipeable on the inside as you can see, and then you would literally just wrap it up like so I don't have to use tin foil when I'm doing Vinny's sandwiches. I could obviously pop them in containers, but I've never really done that. I've always just popped them into tin foil, but when I saw these I thought, how good are they? Reusable, and they look really cool as well. So they've got loads and loads of different designs. I just bought 2 different blue ones because that's what Vinny wanted, and basically you just wrap it up and then you put your sandwiches in there. How good is that? I thought that was so good. I think they were about, again, I think I paid about £9 to £12 for the 2, but you can reuse them. I said to Mark I'm going to get him one so I can do his sandwiches and put them in here because they are really good, and Vinny really loves it as well. So no more messy sandwich wrappers or anything like that left in the lunchbox. It's always just this. I can wipe it down quickly, then reuse it for the next day. So I thought that was really cool. If you're looking for something for your kids' lunchboxes, then definitely check this out. Okay, so my next favourite is my most recent obsession, and that is wax melt. So if you follow me over on Instagram, you'll know that I'm absolutely obsessed with wax melts and wax burners, and oh, I've got such a collection now already. So the first one I bought was this one from Wilkinson's. I've got this little owl, and this one is a tea light burner. So you pop a tea light down here, you pop your wax in the top there, as you can see there's one in there now, and you obviously just pop the tea light on, and then it will melt the wax, and then the fragrance will come out of this. And I don't know why it's taken me so long to get onto this like wax melt craze, because they are so much better than candles. I prefer them so much more. They just fill the room with fragrance. Honestly, it's just amazing. And although this is a tea light one, I have got 2 electric wax melt burners as well, which I prefer because they're like a little lamp. They also don't get as hot, so they're a little bit safer around the kids, although I only have them on when I'm in the room with the kids. There's one that I've got in the kitchen which is really high up and it's on the counter, so the kids can't touch that one. But I have got one in my living room that's on the side table, so they could reach it if they like wanted to. So I only turn that on when I'm in there. But oh my god, they just smell amazing. If you want to try a wax melt, I would highly recommend it. If you don't want to invest quite yet on the electric ones, because they can be quite expensive, I would just buy one of these ones for now. Just see how you like it. But oh my god, the fragrance that comes out of these wax melts is incredible. So much stronger than a candle. And I don't use candles anymore. I used to use candles quite a lot. I used to love the Yankee candles, and in our old house I would use them all the time. And then when we moved house, I noticed on the walls there was black soot and smoke, like from the smoke from the candles, and like obviously stained my walls. And I was like, I am not having that in the new house. So I don't use candles in this house at all. Obviously I've got the little tea lights for that, but that is it. And the waxes I'm using at the moment are by Jaded Scents. She actually sent me these. She gifted them to me. I was on Instagram and I was saying, where's the best places to buy all these wax melts? Loads of people said like Scentsy. People recommended like the Glade ones, which I actually bought when I bought that owl, and they are lovely as well, and they're so fragranced. But then I got sent these, and these are my favourite. The reason why I love these is because they smell like perfumes, and they smell like most of my favourite perfumes as well, which made me so happy. So this is basically like a little sampler set. This is my second box now, and this I think this is like £12. It's a perfect way to kind of try lots of different scents all in one box. And then you can like order the bigger ones when you know which one you like, if you know what I mean. So my favourites at the moment are Flower Bomb, La Vie est Belle, also Mademoiselle. Those are the kind of fragrances you can expect in here. There's also JPG, so Jean Paul Gaultier, Black Opium, Daisy, Eternity. So this box, as you can imagine, I wish you could smell it because it just smells amazing when I open it. And look how pretty that is. So basically what I do with these is I cut them in half, because you do not need a whole wax melt. You do not need this whole thing to make your room smell nice. They're just as strong if you just cut them in half. And obviously it makes them last a bit longer as well. My mother-in-law came around the other day, and she'd just come in the front door, and she was like, I had it on in my kitchen, she was like, oh my god, it smells so amazing in here, what have you got on? I was like, oh, it's my new wax melts, loving it. And she was like, wow, I need to get some. And they just make the house smell, I can't explain how strong the scent is without making you feel like dizzy. You notice how some fragrances are really strong and overpowering. It's just like a subtle fragrance, like it just smells really good. Definitely try them out and let me know how you get on, because I much prefer them to candles. They just make your house smell incredible, and there's just so many different fragrances to choose from. I've actually, when I ordered my Yankee candle burner, I also ordered a wax melt from Yankee, and I ordered, I think it's Cotton Fresh or Fresh Cotton, one of those. Anyway, I had it on the other day in the kitchen. Mark came in and he was like, oh my god, that smells just like Disney. And I was like, you are so right, because when we went to Disney World last year, when we walked into the room, like in the bathroom, they had all these little like tea lights on. I was like, oh, it smells like Yankee candles in here. And it was that exact Yankee candle scent. And I was like, oh, it just made me reminisce like back to Disney World. So now every time I put that on in the kitchen, it's just like Disney all over again, and I love it. They're my new obsession. I could talk about them all day long, so I'm not going to talk anymore because I've been talking for ages. But wax melts are my new favourite. The next product is pregnancy related product, and it's bio oil. This is actually my second bottle. I had a little one that I was using, but I've onto this one now, and I've used this throughout all 3 pregnancies now. And it's like a Stretchmark oil. I just put this on my bump area, and I find it to be the easiest product to use. I've used lots of creams and things like that in the past, but I always come back to bio oil. It's quite lightweight, easy to apply. There's no horrible like fragrance that lingers around. Like some of them, I find them to be too strong. Some of the like more posh kind of oils, if you know what I mean, like pregnancy Stretchmark oils. And I like using an oil over a cream as well. I just find it makes my skin feel a lot nicer, and I just highly recommend bio oil. I do have stretch marks. I don't have that many, but I don't know, that's like a hereditary thing, I think. My mum never really had many stretch marks when she was pregnant with me, but I do have them, and I feel like I definitely will get more this time around because I am a lot bigger. But I'm just applying bio oil just to keep the area nice and soft, because you know your skin can get a little bit itchy as it's growing as well, so that just helps to soothe it. So bio oil has been amazing. The final product I wanted to share with you was Cocoa Brown Tan. I get a lot of questions about what tans that I use, and I had gone through a phase of using Saint-Tropez tan for a long time, also used Vita Liberata, Bondi Sands. They're all really good tans, but I just fancy trying this again. And I haven't used this since probably Renzo was born, actually. I remember using it throughout my pregnancy with Renzo, and it's a mousse tan. It's a 1 hour tan, and this one is the ultra dark shade, which I had never tried before. I always used just the dark one, but ultra dark has come out since, and I thought I would give it a little whirl. I love this because you can apply it in the morning, wash it off in the afternoon, and you've just got a gorgeous tan. I don't like to wear my tans overnight, so if I can, I will apply them in the morning first thing and then wash them off in the afternoon or later in the evening, and it's just amazing. It doesn't feel sticky at all. I've actually applied it today. You can't see because I'm right in front of the window, so it makes me look quite light, but it's already kind of developing, and it's just amazing. I don't like tans that make me feel sticky all day or make me feel uncomfortable, especially because I put them on in the morning, so I don't want to be feeling uncomfortable all day. And this tan dries very quickly. It's a mousse tan, so I do feel like you use quite a lot of product, because it's not like the mousse, like you know with like Saint-Tropez, it's like a foam, whereas this is like a mousse. It actually reminds me of like hair mousse, you know what I mean? It's a bit more of like a cloudy, it looks like a cloud, do you know what I mean, when it comes out? Whereas with the foamy ones, they are called mousse tans, but they're a bit more foamy, so they kind of like liquidize as soon as they get onto your skin, whereas this one is like a mousse. But it's a really affordable product as well. I bought this in, where did I buy this? A Superdrug, and I think it's about £8, £7 or £8, and you can find it way cheaper in a lot of other places as well. A lot of places have this on offer. I think you can even buy it in Primark, in some Primark. This is a really good tan. It's got a really lovely colour to it, very natural. And yeah, you can leave it on for 1 hour, which is insane, isn't it? I always leave it on for 3 hours plus, because I want my tan to be as dark as possible, and it lasts quite a few days and then it just fades off really nicely. So definitely check out Cocoa Brown if you're fancying like a new tan to try that's nice and affordable as well. And yeah, those are my favourites, guys. I feel like I've rambled quite a lot because I went on a bit of a tangent with those wax melts because I'm just, you know, a little bit in love with them at the moment. But those are the things that I've been loving recently, so I hope you really enjoyed this video, found a few new things to try. Let me know what you have been loving recently. I would love to know, and also if you've got any video suggestions, let me know as well. I was thinking of doing like a pregnancy outfit of the day kind of video. I don't know if I could do an outfit of the week video because I don't really have that many outfits. I'm just wearing a lot of my old clothes at the moment, but I did make an order the other day for Shein, so I'm gonna do maybe a haul when that arrives and maybe to show you what I've got. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because this video is gonna be so long. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.